trails of destruction left in the name of the blessed theft. Freedom's price, a crimson blade. Bulldozer, savage again, legend made. Bow before the storm, unstoppable wave. Marching forward, no soul to save. Bulldozer's wrath, tearing apart. Exceptionalism, fire in the heart. Blazing trails of destruction left in the name of the blessed theft. Freedom's price, a crimson blade. Bulldozer, savage of fate, legend made. Bow before the storm, unstoppable wave. Marching forward, no soul to save. Bulldozer's wrath, tearing apart. Exceptionalism, fire in the heart.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you all have had a wonderful past couple days. Welcome to the Dozer Den. If you have not yet, smash that like button. Go ahead and give it a good smashing. Thump the like button, caress the like button, lean in real close to that like button, and give it all you got. Let it know what it needs to know. It's a very important button, guys. Some really easy ways to support this channel. You can comment in the comment section, share this stream out with your loved ones, your friends, your family, your ex-girlfriends, boyfriends, these are seven friends. I'm not judging. Just leave the animals and the children out of it, keeping consensual and behind closed doors, and we'll be just fine. You like the look, huh, Miss Minnie Mel? Yeah, so there is a shavening that's going to be happening tonight. That is happening. Cheddar Steve, that absolute mad lad, decided to donate $250 directly to the Dozer Den through Venmo last Saturday. And I had a very fun concert that I had to go to. So we went ahead and delayed the haircut and the shave because I've had a thing going for a while that I would go ahead and get a haircut because Lady Dozer's been wanting me to cut my hair for a while. I challenged the audience. I said, hey, $200 and I'd cut my hair. Well, Cheddar Steve, that mad lad, he came in and said, hey, $250 to shave it. Consulted with the Lady Dozer. Figured, haven't shaved my head in a while. It's getting pretty warm. Might as well. So that's part of what we're going to be doing tonight. There will be a haircut. I will be donating what hair that I can to childrenwithhairloss.org. They take as short as 8 inches, and the hair's really inconsistent in length because there's break off and stuff like that. Because I'm pretty rough on my hair. Next time I grow it out, I'm going to be a little bit nicer to it. You like the locks? Yeah, look at that. Well, we got some braids, guys. Got some braids, some pretty colors there. Oh yeah.
I tried to do as many pink as I could.
Yeah, we got as many pinks in there as we can. So it's cultural appropriation. Oh, yes. But that is going to be part of the show tonight. Might want to wait for Cheddar Steve to show up. I told him it would be happening on Thursday. By the way, guys, the concert was freaking face melting. Saw Beartooth as the headliner. Dead Eyes opened, then the Callous Dowboys, and then Gideon. They were the opening acts, and they were absolutely fantastic. Brutal. One of the heaviest, probably the heaviest concert I've been to. I'm not going to say it was better than the Falling in Reverse concert, because the Falling in Reverse concert was just freaking amazing. You had, Jairus Johnson as the opener, Tech Nine, Dance Gavin Dance, um, and then Falling in Reverse. It was an amazing show. This one though was the heaviest. Like it was just absolute face melting metalcore. And Beartooth absolutely killed it as well. I've got some. I actually posted one of the videos to Rumble, and I've been putting some. I put some on X and on my TikTok as well. By the way, if you haven't followed me on X at @BillDozer74__, go ahead and follow me there. We're close to 3,700 followers on the X machine. Not really sure why. Let's go ahead and check on my X peeps real quick. It's got like a Pebbles thing going on here, don't I? Awesome. Look how curly it is, though. It's there. Yeah, I'm pretty rough with my hair in the mornings, so I've got a lot of break off up here.
A lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. Next time it'll be I'll be nicer. Let's check on the X peeps real quick. We're at 3,695. There we go. What's up, Trader Todd? X marks the spot sometimes. We are currently proud rumblers, extremers. We're on thedozerden.locals.com. Go ahead and give me a follow there. If you want to pay to participate in the chat there on Locals, when you pay on Locals, it does give you the Rumble Red Rash. It's a beautiful shade of MAGA red when you subscribe to BillDozer74. You can get that red rash by subscribing to BillDozer74 here on Rumble, or $5 a month on Locals, thedozerden.locals.com. Cool thing about Locals is the live chat is one of the most free speech places you can be. The only exceptions are no direct threats of violence and no genitalia. Those are two pretty easy standards. I think that most people can adhere to. You can hold off on sending a crotch shot just for a little bit on this platform. But yeah, it's a fun little place. We're starting to develop a community there. We also have the Discord link as well. You thought it would be as smooth as a whoosh, slap at a peach. That right there, guys. That's one of the things that you get when you subscribe to BillDozer74. Your name gets lit up in that beautiful shade of MAGA red, and you get access to a plethora of wonderful, stupendous, amazing emotes that I slaved away for almost 2 hours. My thumbs were raw by the time I was done, guys. That's what I do for you here in the Dozer Den. But no, it's not yet. We're going to be doing it on the stream Entropy. So here in a little bit, Lady Dozer is she's going to be work on my hair. So I will take the headphones off and she will be doing her work. I will be maybe chatting a little bit, maybe about what we're going to be talking about tonight. But yeah, that's on the agenda. Thanks for joining this episode of the Dozer Den, by the way. And if you have not yet smashed the like button, go ahead and do so. You can repost here on Rumble, guys, and that helps more eyes get a chance to view this content. Guys, the name of the game here in the Dozer Den, infotainment. Information in what I hope is at least a little bit of an entertaining fashion. So if I can help make a crap sandwich just a little bit more palatable, well, I feel like I've done something important. Appreciate all the support in whatever way you may be able to support. A lot of free ways to do that. Liking, following, definitely free. Sharing it, also free. But if you want to support with the Venmo or Cash App or Rumble Rants, those are also options. Nobody ever has to donate monetarily to the Dozer Den, but if you are able to, thank you so much for that. Yes, Entropy. It's happening. If you guys know where Cheddar Steve is, let him know that he's about to get his due. The man paid for a service, and I'm going to provide it, damn it. I'm a man of my word. I should have pushed him for 300, though. Definitely should have put, at least for Tree Fitty. I could have done, Tree Fitty. I could have made a play with a Loch Ness Monster. Didn't think about it at the time. I was a little bit off my game because we weren't able to start the stream that early that day. So, if you didn't know, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, the shows on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday are a little bit more news heavy. We cover 3 to 4 news topics and have a bit of a palate cleanser at the end. The Saturday show, that is the Dozer Den DJ Hour, where I take your music video requests throughout the show. We have one topic that we discuss, and I'll be copying and pasting your music video requests during that time, and then after we get done discussing the topic and just chit-chatting and hanging out, then we jam out. You can jam out with your clam out. You can rock out with your cock out. Those are the only 2 options to the intersex individuals who may watch the show. You don't count. There's not enough of you. Pick a lane, damn it. Just pick a lane. But anyways, yep, we're doing some things tonight, guys. Gonna be cutting the hair. I guess, heck, you want to go ahead and start cutting it while I do the introduction? We start talking, we do the appetizer, where I touch on the topic just ever so slightly. And then after we do our intro, right? After we do that, then I will dig into it. So I'll go ahead and take my headphones off. I don't need them on right now. We're going to be talking about some things. Here's Lady Dozer. Say hi to Lady Dozer. What's up, Trish? Lovely mod in the chat. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Hope you're feeling well. Oh, there it goes. It's started. It has begun.
Idea how long I've wanted to do this.
It's been a minute. Oh, man.
There's no going back.
Nope, no going back. It has started. My head is going to be so much cooler, guys. But I did headbang like a son of a gun. I sure did. I actually have, there you go.
You get to take this.
Miss Minnie says hi. Oh, okay. And we are, like I said, we are donating to...
We'll try to at least.
Yeah, we're going to try to. They'll accept 8 inches, right?
That's what the website said.
There's one. Look at that. Look at that. Cheddar Steve. You're not even watching, man. Paid $250 for this shit.
Send them your address. We'll send you one.
We'll send one to Cheddar Steve. There's another one. Well, 2 down. How many we got there?
I have no idea. I was not keeping track.
Samson's losing his vocal prowess over us. Is that a Bible reference? The Samson thing? This harlot. She got Samson to lose his power.
See that on your keyboard in front of you, babe?
No.
That'd be the best. No, right there.
No, that keyboard. See, there are multiple keyboards.
Yeah, I know.
Look at that. It's a long one. Damn. Solid. This is the content. What's up, Cyrene? With a shocked Pikachu. And a whoosh, slap at a peach. Every now and then you got to slap that peach. Sometimes you got to make the peach count. Jiggle physics, guys. Jiggle physics is important here in the Dozer Den. Yes, we are getting a haircut today. That's a part of this show. I didn't put it in the title, so maybe that's why Cheddar Steve isn't here. Cheddar Steve's going to have to go back and rewatch. At least it's within... I figured it would be within the first 20 minutes or so that we would be doing the cutting. I'm looking younger already. Wait until it's bald, though. Wonder what we're going to look like when we're bald.
Feels cool already.
It is getting a little bit cooler. Yep, I'm going to be the Baldozer. Trish with multiple slap at a peach. Times like 5. Oh my goodness, a $10 donation from Yanni Fangs. By the way, thank you to all my concurrent monthly subscribers. You guys are freaking awesome. Don't know why you choose to pay every month for this, but thank you so much for that. Yanni Fangs was our first subscriber here to Bulldozer74. Thank you so much for that, Yanni Fangs. A 10. Turn in the chat. Gold. Thank you very much for that. Let me find your sound. I'm gonna you've made the kids happy. You sure have. Where's it at? Boom. You made the children happy. Good job, Yanni Fangs. Thank you so much for the support, man.
Alrighty.
Has Lady Dozer ever been on stream before? Nope. This is the first. This is she has popped her stream cherry tonight. I hope it's been as good for you as it has been for me.
Alrighty.
Oh man. Wow. That
Feel better already?
it's my neck is definitely a lot cooler. Good Lord, guys, my neck is so sore from headbanging. I was absolutely loving it. Beartooth, if you get a chance to go see them, they are so freaking down to earth, so cool. One of the cool things, I think his name's Caleb, I believe. He actually, the buddy that I went with, he's the same fellow that I went to the Falling in Reverse concert with. He got it.
Is that too tight?
I'm dying. She's choking me.
Sure.
This is not that type of stream, guys.
Damn. I was wishing.
It's a snuff film. Oh no. This is pretty epic right here.
Which one's better?
What do you mean? This one's more hardcore, yes.
Okay.
You might want to take the guard off. Or keep the guard on, whichever, because we're gonna be shaving, so that way it doesn't like nick my my scalp.
Okay, so
But-
you're gonna either have to lower your chair and scoot back in your chair, or you're just gonna have to lean back because I can't reach.
Okay, I can scoot back. Like here?
Yes.
That.
Ready?
Oh God, it's happening.
I'm wondering if I need to.
While we're doing a faux hawk. Is that what that is when it's down the middle? It's a faux hawk. Oh God, it's like the scene from How the Grinch Stole Christmas, where like he got his head like trimmed down the middle.
I have no idea what I'm going
Oh,
for.
Miss Minnie Mouse says I look fabulous. Well, thank you, Miss Minnie Mouse. Appreciate you.
I'm trying to get a picture of what I'm going to deal with in 30 years.
You know, there's no guarantee that I will be bald.
You know?
My grandma, she had a little bit of thinning hair, but
There you go.
yeah, there we go. We'll just leave it just like that.
I'm done.
There you go, right there.
I'm done.
Look at it. Look at it.
I'm done.
I look like angry cops. While this is happening, do you guys want to see? Well, you know what? This is part of the entertainment. Fuck it. I'll play some clips here from the show that I went to last night. I didn't get home until 2:30. I fell asleep at about 4:30 this morning because it takes me a minute to settle down. But holy crap!
These are the trimmers that grab the hairs, aren't they?
Yeah, it's not hurting though. You're doing a great job.
Okay, good.
Like Moses in the Red Sea.
I'm going to leave.
They like your giggle.
I'm trying not to get hair all over your keyboard, but it's going to happen.
Yeah,
I'm going to leave this area for later whenever I do touch it.
appreciate you. Now, whenever we get to the beard, I probably should take my glasses off so that we can do a good fade. Or you can keep the glasses there, I guess, and that could be the top of the beard. But we're going to have to fade the beard into the shaved.
I know.
You know what you're doing. You want me to take my glasses off?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, God. Keep an eye on the chat for me.
I can't see the chat.
Well, guys, I can't see the chat. Please be kind. Or not. This is the premium content you guys deserve. By the way, guys, the premium content that we're going to be doing tonight, that'll be the fourth topic. Let's just go ahead and say what we're going to do for the premium segment of this episode of the Dozer Den. We're going to be watching and reacting to the Joe Rogan Experience interview with Hal Putoff, talking about all kinds of stuff. Apparently, this comes out in the interview. Something like apparently the government has 10 non-human craft that they have had under wraps. And apparently, they've been working on reverse engineering that stuff.
I'm
So,
going to put your glasses on. I'm going to be working back here.
okay. She's in the back. What's up, Paul McGroin? Just joined to see that. There you go. What's up, Duck Fat? Why the shave? Okay, so Duck Fat. Cheddar Steve, which Cheddar Steve is not here, you son of a bitch. You paid $250 for this, you bastard. What's up, Castro? The savage haircut. That's right. But anyways, so Cheddar Steve on Saturday stream, and I've been saying this for a little bit, said for $200, I guess actually, you know what? It works. I can make it work. Not just like this. I mean, we got to finish it up. But Cheddar Steve, the Mad Lad, donated $250 for a clean shaved head because I've been saying for a little while that for $200, Venmo or Cash App donation, I would cut my hair. And what I normally do is a 1, 2, 3 fade up, right? And then he shot out there, Cheddar Steve. He said, would I shave it clean shaved for $250? I consulted with Lady Dozer as she was already in bed at that point. And yeah, we made it happen. Yanni Fang's absolutely freaking amazing support with a gifted sub, one gifted sub. Thank you so much for that, Yanni Fangs. Appreciate the heck out of you. Give you a little giggity.
Giggity.
You. That's right. Who?
Okay. Yeah.
No. The beard is not going. No. Cheddar Steve was in the chat the other day and asked if I would do the beard for $500, and I said no, $1,000. I would go ahead and shave my beard for $1,000. $500, not doing it. Nope. We all know what happened the last time. The last time I shaved the beard, guys, and nobody wants to see that again. No, nobody wants to see that. Did the feed drop? I hope not. Are we still live, guys? We better still be live. Who got gifted the sub? I do love to see a Rumble Rash in the chat, by the way. Thanks so much for that. Oh, it dropped on your end. Rumble's been weird recently. They've been updating, I think, and some places it'll drop, some places it does just fine. So, yeah, get it. We have a bowl of water off to the side here for when we do the actual shaving. Look at those skull muscles. Like a pit bull. Still alive, good deal. Sometimes you gotta refresh, but do not redeem. Do you guys see that congressman who definitely can't speak English? Apparently that he's playing that up, guys. They do this. It's like Jasmine Crockett. She's fake Ratchet. Excuse me. Appreciate that $10 earlier. Heck yeah. Thanks for mentioning that again, Trish. And for the gifted sub.
Take your glasses off.
Need to take my glasses off?
Yep.
All right.
They're behind your ears.
So the fourth topic, which will be the premium segment, as I am part of the Rumble Creator Program, guys, if you haven't clicked Get Premium yet, go ahead and click that Get Premium. You can get $9.99 a month, guys. If you do it on my stream, apparently it helps me out. Not really sure what that looks like, and I'm still waiting to see what the results from last month's participation in the Creator Program will be. But we do have to do 5 hours of premium content per month. When you do click that Get Premium button, you get access to all the other creators who do premium content as well, not just
moi.
Not just moi. Exactly. You took the words out of my mouth. But you will get access to premium content from Tim Pool with the Timcast IRL show, from Crowder, from Redacted. They've started doing premium content, so I honestly think it's worth it. It's $9.99 a month or $99 for the year, but you can enter promo code Studio, I believe, still, and get $10 off for that. So we will be doing that later. The first topic that we are going to discuss, though, let me check my notes here. First topic, guys, it looks like Walz was all Wong for the Trump administration. So the NSA, National Security Advisor Mike Walz. We have disliked Mike Walz for a while because he is a neocon. He is part of that swamp mentality. So I'm glad to see that he is going to be going. But he did get nominated for the UN ambassador, I believe. So that's something. But I think it's probably it's probably a little bit less power than the NSA, I would think. I'm glad to see him go. Neocons need to be out of this administration. So we're going to discuss that for a little bit. Got an article on it. I've got my celebration. Sterling shared a clip with me earlier about it. And then it's kind of hard to focus. I'm not going to lie, guys. After we get done discussing that topic, we are going to roll into the Ukraine minerals deal. You know, I still think that it's kind of weird that those of us on the right or, center right, independent, we laughed and scoffed and made fun of Sassy Pants Lindsey Graham whenever he was talking about getting them minerals. Gonna get some of them minerals from the Ukraine. We made fun of him for that, but Trump does it and it's okay. Nah, I disagree. I don't like it. I don't like us getting involved financially with Ukraine because that will perpetuate the war and it makes us it gives us a financial stake in that country and makes it more likely that we're going to be more heavily invested in defending Ukraine because we have a financial stake in Ukraine. I'm all for the peace. I am. But I'm quite ambivalent about it. I mean, I see the positives, I guess, to an extent. We can have less dependence on China for these rare metals and things like that. So I get that. But my goodness, guys, look at that. Look at that. The beard looking good, huh? Is it faded up fairly well? Or
I'm gonna shave it and then I'm gonna work more on that.
Okay, so we're getting there. My God, I'm gonna get a sunburned scalp. Damn, guys.
Sunscreen.
You know what? I like it. Oh God. Oh, it's cool, nice and cool. Ooh, it's a wet towel. I am now a towel head. I have no idea what's going on in the chat. I'm blind. Guys, my vision's awful. I should have put contacts in. That's what I should have done. Nah. What's up, Mabel? Good to see you. See. Third topic that we're going to discuss. Commie judges, guys, they keep rolling. There's a California judge that has decided to neuter Border Patrol and has said that they have to have a warrant to enact, to actually like engage. Oh, that's nice and cool. So cold. So very cold. I'm being deloused. Good to see everybody. If I have not said welcome to the Dozer Den to those joining late, welcome to the Dozer Den. Don't forget to smash that like button. Let's see what you guys have done thus far. What we got here? We got 13. That's not bad. For 24 people on the Rumble stream, 13 is a pretty good ratio. You guys are absolute fucking chads. Thank you.
I'm about to put a razor to your head. You might want to stop. Head,
yes, I'm quite animated. Shit. All right, I'll shut up for a second.
I don't like this.
Do it. There you go.
I don't like this.
You don't like it? Why don't you like it? You just don't like the sensation?
No, I don't.
It's like sandpaper, isn't it?
Yes.
Thanks for joining, everybody. What's up, Metalmouth2874? If anybody knows how to get a hold of Cheddar Steve, let that bastard know he is missing the event that he paid $250 for. Deloused in the Coratorium by Mars Volta is a gem of an album. Total trip. Trippy albums are nice. There was one chill song. So Caleb, I think his last name's Chomo. Unfortunate last name if you know what Chomo stands for on the internet. Not everybody's an internet troll. So he had an acoustic piece that he played. It was actually for his wife. And I do believe this individual got sober years ago. And my buddy that I went to the concert with, he's been alcohol free for 3 years in July. And he was telling me about how this guy talking about his sobriety and talking about how getting rid of alcohol has helped him be more clear and more concise and just function better. How it inspired him. Trying to keep my head still. I talk. Good. I'm very animated. Thanks, Metal Mouth. But Lord, it's gonna break out. It will be on the replay. Cheddar Steve can watch it later. It's within the first 30 minutes. Oh, that feels nice. As a native South Carolinian, you don't claim Lindsey Graham. What? You don't want to claim his ladybugs? Y'all know about his ladybugs? The ladybugs from Lindsey Graham. That dude's so gay. Just admit you're gay. Nobody really gives a shit. Like, it's 2025. Do we really care? I don't. Just stop lying about it and just please leave children alone. The beard looks a lot bigger, guys. It's actually not a bad look for me.
Full shaved?
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry.
There you go. Good to see you, Castro, by the way. We got a little slap of that peach. I had to just do it with a flick of the wrist. Look at that flick of the wrist. Did you guys see that playground lady that was calling a little kid the N-word? That wasn't cool. Like, I get it. Apparently this kid stole stuff from her little boy, or her child, and she called the little kid the N-word, and that then raised $100,000. I agree with Liberty Lockpod on this. I think they're trying to start a race war, guys. Don't take the bait. That if it definitely does seem that a race war might be getting initiated when they donate $500,000 to a black dude who stabs a white guy in the chest and kills him, and then all of a sudden this lady who calls a little kid the N-word on a playground gets $100,000 in less than 24 hours on her GoFundMe to quote unquote protect her family. Yeah. Yanni Fang says, don't forget to drench the scalp with aftershave. I do have a good post-shave balm. So that is something that, she may have to go do. Metal Mouth said, keep your fucking head still. Damn, Entropy Nomad coming in hot. Turn into chat. Purple. Oh my God. Freaking amazing support. Leave the devil in the bottle. I'm here for the cork pop ASMR alone. Nice. Lady Dozer deserves the tip. Giggity. Giggity goo.
Giggity, giggity.
You just want to hear a cork pop? You want to? So leave the devil in the bottle? I got you. So we'll leave the drink in there, but we'll go ahead and do a little cork pop ASMR. This amazing bourbon, the Double Oaked Woodford Reserve. I do enjoy sipping this, but this is reserved for Saturdays. That is a lovely $20 tip, but we'll give you. You guys want a little bit of cork pop ASMR from this delightful bourbon? You guys ready? You guys ready? Huh? 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 Ooh, yeah. Shh. I talk. That's what I do. I drink and I know things. Sometimes. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate the heck out of that donation. $30 tonight. Absolute mad lads, you guys. Thank you so much for that support. It was a good cork pop. It was good. Hope you guys like that. What's up, Cool Frog? Damn, it's gone. Damn right it is, Cool Frog. By the way, guys, if you have not checked out Cool Frog yet, follow Cool Frog. He's one of the coolest frogs on Rumble. That's 2 O's, 2 G's, KOOLFROGG. Check him out. Streams like a mad lad. What's up, Faulkner? Good to see you. This is the shave stream. Lady Dozer has popped her stream cherry and showed up to assist in this endeavor. If you didn't know, we got a $250 donation to Venmo from Cheddar Steve. Cheddar Steve! On Saturday, and I've said for the past couple months that if I got a $200 donation, I would cut my hair. And what I typically do is I do a 1, 2, 3 fade up, and then Cheddar Steve said $250 to shave it clean, and well, challenge accepted, and that's what we are doing here. Yep, it started within the first, I think in about 17 minutes is when we started with the cutting. I've got the hair off to the side in braids. And we are going to be donating the hair, by the way, to childrenwithhairloss.org, because they will take at least 8 inches, and there's between 8 to 10 inches of hair on my head. So what's up, Americans First? Good to see you. What is up, Elemental MJ? Thank you guys so much for stopping by this episode of the Dozer Den. Don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you very much. Oh, we have an ad read, but I don't want to do an ad read. Oh, the premium segment, guys, that is going to be a watch and react to at least part of the JRE with Hal Putoff. I saw Ashton Forbes. He's like, I swear to God, if you guys don't mention 0 Point Energy on this stream, I'm going to have to make an angry video. And I might have to check on Ashton Forbes. Somebody check on Ashton Forbes, see if he's okay. He's the MH370 guy. Aspiring physicist, one might say. But, Cheddar Steve, where art thou? Exactly. If you guys know where Cheddar Steve is at, I hope he's okay. Damn, guys. You know what? I kind of dig it. It's been a while since I've shaved my head. I was much fatter the last time I shaved my head. I've lost about 30 pounds since then, so damn. Oh, God. Am I getting closer to the frog prophet? They're turning the freaking frogs gay. I didn't even realize it. It's Angry Dozer. Do I know why the Woodford is double oaked? Well, it's put in one barrel and then another, from what I understand, I think. So they age it in one and they put it in another barrel. I think that's what makes it double oaked. Cheddar Steve has been paid in full. Yes. Thanks so much for joining for the shavening, guys. It's been fun so far. My head feels so much cooler. Oh my gosh. You guys have no idea how hot that hair is. I have thick hair. So I like it. I dig it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used Grok to make that thumbnail. And there were a few that when I said make an image, so I took a picture of myself, a selfie, and I said edit this to show me getting a haircut. There were some truly horrifying ones. There were ones that were multiple hands that were going all different types of ways, partially in my head, otherwise. And I found a good one eventually. What's up, Neurodivergent One? Awesome mod in the chat. Yes, it was the shavening. This is stream 101. I've gotten the hair on the Lady Dozer.
It's just so bad.
Oh, okay. So no, in order to be bourbon, it has to be aged in one new charred oak barrel. Oh. Well, it says bourbon whiskey on the bottle. Is it false advertising? Shaved's the only way to go. I've joined the Bald Club, the Bald Bros. Don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you so much for the reminder there, Nero. Thursday stream, we've made $30 tonight. My God. Amazing. It's Lady Dozer. Lady Dozer showed up on stream and y'all just had to dish out the cash, didn't you? Yeah.
I need better lights in here. I can't see.
Yeah.
Would this mess it up?
No. We have a bright blue light from the side. It's the aliens, guys. The aliens that we're going to discuss later.
Your head wrinkles.
Really?
Yes.
I have a fold in the back.
Yep.
Could you? I have 3 folds. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Let's see. Could you slide a card through it and pay for something?
It's not that big, but
It's not that
still...
bad. Well, I've lost weight since then. The last time I shaved it, it was a pretty decent little wrinkle that you could, if you really wanted to. No, it's definitely bourbon, but they don't allow single barrels to be bottled. They take 2 and mix them in order to keep the taste more consistent. You can't get a single barrel of Woodford. Huh. Interesting. Thank you so much for the education on the alcohol. The spiritual education. Excuse me, spirits education. Pimp slap that like button. It helps Dozer since his shine his beard and mustache. That's right. Damn right. Commenting in the comment section, guys. That is also very helpful from what I understand. That is part of what they're looking at for creators. They're looking at how active the audience participates. So if you could just do me a quick favor and comment in the comment section, put something nice in there. Call me a fag, whatever. I'm not telling you specifically what you have to put in there, but if you want to comment in the comment section or repost this stream, that is quite helpful to help this channel grow. We must welcome more killdozers here into the Dozer Den. The army must grow. Metaphorical army, any Fed boys who may be observing this content. Oh, I forgot to say, we're on pill.net and BitChute as well. That's BITCHUTE. We've got 10 subscribers over there on BitChute. Pill.net, I think we've got like 40 or so followers or 30-something followers. YouTube's still stuck at like 37 or 38. No, glasses. Glasses are off, guys.
Gotta get this hair behind your ear.
So you want to shave the ear for me? Wait, I'll do that. I'll do that later. I want you to cut my hair. I'm not saying you would, but...
I mean, I have a larger surface to worry about.
Yeah. You gotta worry about the scalp. I've been scalped. This dang engine. She scalped me. I can do that because I'm dark. No, fuck.
Sure, I'm like...
She might have more Indian or Cherokee in her than me. I don't know.
According to my grandma.
Yeah, we don't have anything written down though, so no one really knows.
No money from it.
Let's see. I hope this is stimulating for you guys. The shaving. Should I let it grow out or should I keep it short? It's going to really throw people for a loop when they see me if they haven't seen me for a while. Yeah. I told my stepmother-in-law that I was going to be shaving my head and she just side-eyed me. Just like glared at me. It was like, what? I explained it to her later and she understood though. She understood the chat is king. Chat is king. It does feel pretty nice, I'm not going to lie.
You have to get your cracks. Your crack. I don't know why I still have the...
Cannot believe those kids are still not asleep.
Are they still not asleep?
Well, one of them's trying to get in. Either that or it's a cat.
It's a cat.
Is it one of the cats? Is the cat reaching up underneath the door?
He's trying to nose his way in because I didn't latch it. I didn't lock it.
Guys, I will say I cannot see what's going on in the chat, so...
Go ahead, put it on.
Oh, I'm good to put my glasses on?
Yeah, I'll let you know when I need them off.
All right.
Trying to get your head folds.
Got to get in the folds. Whoosh. At least gave the sound effect. But if you guys get a chance to, if you are into metalcore at all, and you get a chance to see Beartooth, they're absolutely worth it. He did an acoustic that was a song for his wife, and it was really chill. And then they went right back to the brutality. What's up, C-Dubs? Good to see you, man. It's Alex Jones. I think I kind of look like Alex Jones right now, with a beard. Wait, he does have a beard. Good look at those. Look at those muscles in my head. I'm like a pit bull. It's like a viper. I'm a cobra. Good to see you, C-Dubs. Thanks for joining the shavening. Lady Dozer is assisting. It's like Velcro.
I just wanted to be silly.
It's like stuck. It was like a gecko. Oh gosh.
Oh god.
How much for Lady Dozer to shave your back hair and to hear you purr like a seal? Ooh, ooh. I have not shaved my back in a long time. It's been a minute. Slice of all head moles you can find. I don't think I have any head moles.
No.
Any freckles? You see any freckles on there?
I mean, discoloration, but this is from shaving.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just getting splotchy.
Getting splotchy. Like patchy?
Just like red.
Oh, getting red.
Irritation.
Yeah. I say, don't forget the post shave balm. That feels nice though. Not gonna lie.
Okay, glasses.
Glasses off. But guys, I am certainly happy to see that Mike Walz is going to be exiting the National Security Advisor role. Don't really. Okay, so Tim, I saw Timcast. They were saying that he actually gave Mike Walz a promotion. I disagree. I think National Security Advisor is a bigger and more important role than UN ambassador. Fuck the UN. That's one of those things like giving Linda McMahon the Department of Education. The goal was, hey, you're going to be gone soon. That's how I feel about the UN. It needs to be gone soon. You don't need the UN. That's just my opinion.
Keeping it around your glasses.
Hmm?
I'm keeping that around your glasses area.
Okay, keeping the line around the glasses. That's fair.
Look up. So I can see if there's spots that I missed. Up.
Well, thank you. I'm going to play a couple clips, videos from the concert before we get into the. She just slid the towel and my wrinkles in the back of my head. Now, how's the neck looking?
I'm gonna just use the trimmer for that.
You're gonna trim the neck?
I'm just gonna use the trimmer for that.
The hair doesn't stop.
No, it does not.
It starts on the head and it goes down to the neck and then the back and then it just doesn't stop. There's no stopping the hair on Bill Dozer. I am a hairy bastard. I blame an individual that we called him the werewolf, or we messed with him as he was Chewbacca because he was very, very hairy. And this individual, for some reason in football, decided to keep his nails long. And at one point, I got scratched by him. And then shortly after that, I started to get hairy, and I caught the lycanthropy from this individual, in my opinion. And so, yeah, I've been a hairy bastard ever since then. And now I'm getting like a little white patch on my chest hair, like just in the middle. It's like tuxedo markings. Like on how dogs sometimes have a little white patch? They call it tuxedo markings. I have tuxedo markings now. That's what happens. That's what happens with wisdom, y'all. You get a little bit of white here and there,
Places on your scalp that need shaved.
Yeah.
Before I do anything else.
Makes sense. I appreciate your thoroughness.
If I want to do it and have my name to it,
yeah,
I gotta make sure that I'm.
I say, guys, I got rid of my unicorn horn. I had about 1.5 inches of hair growing out of my forehead. That's technically a unicorn horn. I pulled it out the other day because I got tired of it. Don't cut me.
I'm trying not to. These hairs behind your ears are being mean.
Yeah?
They won't go away.
Being contrary?
Yeah.
They do that.
Okay.
You got to put them in line.
Now, for the buzzer again.
We got more buzzer coming. Look at that. Look at that. Got a little bit of shine there, huh? All right. Might make this work. Oh, we're do the beard?
Yeah. Just trim a little bit here.
I can't believe Cheddar Steve didn't show up. Careful.
Yep.
Okay. Do you have the guard on that? Put the guard on that. That thing gets vicious. Oh. Now with that guard, it still goes real low, but it gives you a little bit more leniency there. That cat is vicious.
I'm about to let it in because
Let it in, let it in.
you're gonna have to take a shower and even.
That's all right.
Fully get all the hairs off.
I can make that happen.
I have hairs.
If anyone ever says I'm not a man of my word, here's the evidence that I am indeed a man of my word.
All right. Now I'm gonna do.
Can I put my glasses on?
Yeah. Let me wipe it off first.
Okay. She cussed. She's just as foul mouthed as I am.
I did?
Yep, she said shit. You said a wordy dird.
I didn't realize.
See, you're that bad. You're such a sailor. You don't even know when you're cussing anymore. Vile.
Loosen that a little bit.
Well, thank you. About to die.
Look down. I'm going to just. I have the guard on this, but it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Not on the neck, it doesn't.
It's not like I can mess up your hairline.
Nope. I did buy a couple shirts from the concert last night because I felt like they put on such a good show. I had to. I got a Beartooth shirt and I got the Callous Cowboys shirt, which I love that it's just a play on the Dallas Cowboys. It's the D and the C mixed up, and then it's, Callous and Cowboys. Different words, sounds the same. Catchy. They were brutal, I will say that. Not as shiny as Stephen Miller's head. Nope, that is an extra special shiny head. Don't make Bill shave his face too. That's not happening. Unless if somebody wanted to donate $1,000, I would shave the beard. Cheddar Steve popped on for $500, and I said no. I said $1,000, and I will shave the beard.
Maybe when your hair's a little longer, I can wax your head on stream.
Wax my head?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds.
I have hot wax.
I don't know if I want to wax the head. What if it doesn't grow back?
Yeah, you're right. Waxing does sometimes mess with the.
Yeah, because I have patches on my back from that one time I got a waxing. I did wax my back once, guys.
Aftershave balm.
Oh, you went and got it. I didn't even know you had it. Thank you. It's gonna be nice and cool now. The back hair next. If somebody,
what do I do now?
So just kind of rub it. Just put it on the head. You got to put it on the head. You just got to rub it in the head there. There you go. Ooh, little scalp. Actually, that's nice. It's a little sandpapery. Yep. What's up, Harry Totu? I have a good shaped head. It's the muscles. I got like pit bull muscles.
Alrighty. After that, I bid you adieu.
Thank you so much for the assistance, Lady Dozer. Don't forget to take the apron thingy. Ooh, man, that's a cooling post shave balm, guys. What do you guys think? It's pretty solid, huh? Wow, my shoulders look so much bigger without the fluffy hair. Dang.
Go rinse all the hair off.
Nah, I'll rock it.
You have to vacuum up here, Mama.
I will vacuum. By the way, Beartooth shirt, check that thing out. It is super solid. This shirt is an XL and it fits me perfectly, guys. I'm finally actually wearing an XL that works, and it's long enough where whenever I do this, you don't see my belly. Or, well, my waistline, because the belly's kind of going away. It's still there a little bit, but yeah. Oh, wow, that is so weird not feeling my hair flop when I crack my head or crack my neck. What? Oh. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, hon.
You want to turn the light on?
Yeah. All right. Let's get into it, guys. Look at that. Yeah, she did such a good job. Got a little bit of a zit there. Oh, no. That was so nice of her. Look at that. 10 out of 10. You like it, Entropy? Appreciate you guys. Well, there. You guys got introduced to Lady Dozer and introduced to Bald Dozer. Thank you so much for this video, Val. She gets a little sass at times. She does. Thanks so much for being chill, for being awesome killdozers here in the Dozer Den. Much appreciated, guys. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the meat of the show. We did our appetizers. We are going to go ahead and talk first. Wow, this is really, really out there. So odd. Bulldozer looks good. I kind of, not going to lie, I'm getting a little bit Alex Jones vibes here. Just a little bit. I just got to get a little bit more buff. If I get a little bit more buff, start doing, pull-ups and stuff, then I will attain frog prophet status. See, what you gotta do is you gotta take some of that methylene blue, and seaweed. All right, seaweed is where it's at. Oh, you teach wilderness survival? Hell yeah! I used to have WAFA, Wilderness Advanced First Aid certification, pulled my groin. It was something. Oh, that's a good point. The tinfoil hat. How's the tinfoil hat gonna fit now? Let's take a look. Oh, that's gonna be. Yeah, we gotta. Oh. Oh, it's like suctioning to my head. Oh, the aluminipple. Oh. All right, that actually it works. Look at that. We're twinsies. Thanks, Bulldozer. Ah. That was interesting. All right. You're not gonna try the methyl blue? No. When you turn the frogs gay. Then we unlock the Alex. Well, Alex Jones wasn't turning the frogs gay. He was just bringing attention to it. All right. He was putting it on blast. But foil maca. There we go. Yeah, but I really enjoyed the Wilderness Advanced First Aid class. That was a cool course. But guys, I went to a concert yesterday, and I have a couple posts from that, and we're gonna watch them for a second before we actually get into the topics, because I had myself a damn good time at this concert, and I want to share some of the fun with you guys. Where's it at? Didn't I put it on X? Thought I did. Oh man, did it not post? I know I put it in the Discord. I shared the link in the Discord. Where did it go? Come on, X. Son of a biscuit. Oh, and I never checked on the X machine, did I? Dang. Thought I did. We are an hour in, and I have not posted to the X. Dang. Only an hour into the stream, Not like I was distracted or anything by a shavening that occurred. All right. Let me pin this to the top of my profile. And I could have sworn I had an... I know I posted it. Weird. Well, let me go to Discord, because I posted it in Discord. At least I thought I did. There we go. It at least got... Oh, it was because it was from... I might have to go to... I might have to do a post here in a second. Oh, I have a Rumble video that I could show real quick. Let's do the... What's up, Bry Guy B Money? Smooth. That's right. Smooth operator. Good to see you, Bry Guy B Money. First time I think I've seen you in the chat. Welcome to the Dozer Den if you're new here. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Give it a good thumping. Yeah, I may be wearing some sunscreen for sure. But let's check out this drum solo from Connor Dennis, the drummer for... Oh, and I have a typo. I put Conno Dennis. Oh, well. This drum solo. It's Bryce. Oh, what's up, Bryce? Is it Bryce Acosta? Showing up differently on my end, because Rumble Studio does that. By the way, we are 871 followers here on Rumble. Getting closer. Oh, B Money Gaming. Got you. Got you. Thanks, Bryce. Got you. What's up, Coco to Mickey? You missed the shaving. When did it happen? Well, we actually just got done. So, started around 17 minutes, and I've got the bag of hair we are donating to childrenwithhairloss.org. We're going to be donating to them. Hopefully, the kids will be able to use that hair for, wigs and stuff. And it's not, I don't think it's for profit. At least I hope it's not, because I would like for them to get get that without having to pay. So. Let's check out this drum solo from the drummer for Beartooth. It was, not gonna lie, pretty awesome. Let me pull it up here. And I may. Oh. The stage. It's the pageant of St. Louis. Oh. Dude's a beast. Absolute beast. Yeah, Lady Dozer actually, Coco to Mickey, Lady Dozer assisted with the haircut and the shaving. It was pretty nice. She popped her stream cherry. It was pretty gentle, pretty epic. Let me see here. Let me pull up. And this is why I had to wait, guys. I had to wait to shave the head because I had to headbang. Okay, I could not go to a metal concert when I'd been growing my hair out for almost 2 years and not headbang. It had to happen. Let me actually pull up my Rumble video here. Let's see who our new follower is. It's a bot. Nathaniel024. That's a bot. See, Yanni Fangs commented on the show. Appreciate you. Aki Beach is coming. Junkie now. Damn. Thing is, it feels like I've always been bald. Makes sense. It fits, doesn't it? It's a good look. You look at my standalone videos, I was pretty short because I usually do a 1, 2, 3 fade up. I don't usually shave it bald, but it's not a bad look on me. I can rock it with a beard. Without a beard, might be garbage. But that's just in general. Without a beard, it's usually garbage. Beards make the look happen. They just do. Let's check it out. I had their opener. When they came out, they freaking tore it up. Guys, Rumble Music is coming, by the way. Rick Rack posted on X that Rumble Music, that's coming. And I tagged a few of my favorite artists. Hopefully they will take a look at Rumble and start putting their content there. We have Iggy Azalea here. She's not doing music. She's doing gambling stuff and e-thought stuff. But, I don't know if she is specifically, but the Cheeky Girls, I think, are. They do gambling games and they shake their butts. Cool. Takes all types, right? Let's check this out. This was their opening song. Freaking brutal. They came out fucking hard. Like, absolute showmen, by the way. And kind individuals as well. There were some kids there, right? There were kids like with a little, hey, it's my first concert, like 5, 6-year-old kids. One kid had a gift bag, and at the end of the show, he reached up and he reached out in the crowd and grabbed it, and it was a necklace that the kid had made with like Beartooth, and they colored it, pink and like oranges and stuff like that. And he put it on. He wore it, for the rest of the time he was up on the stage. It was pretty freaking cool. Caleb, I think his name's Caleb, but Oh, Metal Mouth, getting a little bit sleepy. Well, rest well. Thanks so much for hanging out for the shavening. Much appreciated. Good thing you can't see my ears. I don't have elf ears. I can't move them, though. My whole head moves when I move my ears. Rest well. Thanks so much for joining. And if you're, don't forget to smash that like button if you have not done so already. Let's check out this opener. Oh no, it went sideways. I suck. What did I do? I'm gonna have to delete that. That's me. That is super sideways, y'all. That really sucks. I hate that. All right, here's what I'm gonna do, because we're not gonna be able to watch that, because I like to see it the way it's supposed to. But she's ordering. Lady Dozer is ordering Arby's. Fine, she's earned it. Have to get me something. But you know what I am actually going to be eating later for sure? Some Anton's Biltong. Guys, check out www.biltongusa.com. Use promo code DOZER for 10% off of your order of the amazing meat. It has protein, creatine, B vitamins, iron, zinc, magnesium. Did I say creatine? Potassium. You know what it doesn't have? It doesn't have MSG. It does not have gluten, and it does no sugars added. Guys, Biltong is freaking fantastic. If you have not gone to www.biltongusa.com, you really need to, because it's honestly what beef jerky wishes it could be. I don't have my bag with me because I forgot it downstairs, and I'm not leaving for it because I've already started my little spiel here. But if you want a healthy snack alternative or sometimes a meal replacement, I've used it to stave off the cravings late at night after stream, and I have eaten Biltong. Yeah. There we go. So definitely check them out and use promo code DOZER. It is definitely worth it. I wish I had a DoorDash discount. Well, if you have the pass, I guess you do. But I would have thought as a Dasher I should get a discount. Never seen that, though. Maybe you know something I don't, though. That's right. Biltong rocks, guys. Oh, wrong one. Biltong does rock. You got to put Anton's meat in your mouth, guys. He's a South African immigrant. It's a family worth supporting, in my opinion. Let me just go ahead and pull up my TikTok. Why not? Fuck it. I don't even know what my login is on TikTok. Fuck. Oh, God. Maybe I can just search and I don't have to log in. Maybe we'll do that. Oh, Lord. Stop with the autoplay. Just stop. Oh, there's, of course, first thing, just chick running down a hotel hallway with giant titties. Why, TikTok? Why? I could watch that all day, though. What is wrong with TikTok? My God. Let's search me. Will that pull me up? Yep, there I am. We put it on TikTok. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to pull it up. All right. Let's check out the opener. That's very small. How do I make it bigger? That's what she said. Oh. Entropy, the gummies are kicking in. Wild dream incoming. Hell yeah. There was me saying, let's go. Smash that like button, y'all. They came out heavy for their opener. There you go. There's the link. Boom. Check it out. Appreciate you. Awesome mod in the chat. Neurodivergent. I can make it bigger. Rest well, Harry Totu. Man, on OBS. I don't have OBS. I'm just using straight Rumble Studio. Shit. Damn. Why? What? There we go. Can't hear it. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Freaking crowd was amazing. I was right by the stage, guys, like 5 feet from the stage. If you get a chance to just go to the pageant in St. Louis, it is so cool. Rest well, Yanni Fangs. Yeah. They were brutal. Still, well, there you go. That was the opener. Man, look at that. I have some people that watch what I put on there. Not much, but some. Yeah, follow me on TikTok. Why not? 49 followers. Eh. Away with you, vile, vile service. I'm going to delete that and repost that so that it actually looks decent. Oh man, but yes. My neck and my shoulders are sore. My freaking traps puffed up from just headbanging. Like, yeah, it was a good workout. I was up moving around. I don't even know how many steps I got last night, but I actually hell, let me check that real quick. Bet you I got quite a few. Let me see, fitness. Guarantee I was up moving, so let me see. How do you look at the one from yesterday? No. Hmm. No. Says I only had 3,000 steps yesterday. Well, that's a lie. It's up like 5,000. Eh, I'll figure it out another time. I know I got a lot of steps. It was a good time. I had a fantastic time at the concert. Beartooth, worth seeing. Ms. Minnie Mill, you're too old for that shit. I feel you. It's my concert buddy. I've been to the last like 3 or 4 concerts with this dude. He's like, I used to work with him in another capacity, and just a solid guy, just a good friend, good concert buddy too. And we actually might start doing a little podcast where we just talk about life stuff. Going to be quite a bit more tame than this, and not maybe as much, not really political stuff, but yeah, we have pretty good chemistry talking back and forth about issues and different things. So Yeah, he mentioned it the last time we went to that Falling in Reverse concert, and I told him yesterday. I said, "Hey, man," I said, "if you have an idea that if you want to do a podcast with me, I'm game for it, man. Let's get it." And if it would be something as simple as him sending a link and we just kind of go back and forth like that, or if I drive up to his house and do a show once a week or something like that, why not? No problem diversifying myself a little bit. But okay, guys. All that fun stuff off to the side, the shaving and uh, recounting the fun time that I had last night. Let's go ahead and get into the news. First topic. Waltz was all Wong for Trump. Mike Waltz, neocon, didn't need to be there. Signal chat fuck up, some might say. I'm thinking this probably isn't the reason that he got removed from the NSA position and got a quote unquote promotion, as Tim Cast was saying. He said it was a promotion to UN ambassador, but it's me, get off my lawn, you scurvy little kids. Cheddar Steve, he dropped that 250 for it, and he didn't even get to see it live. Disappointing, Cheddar Steve. Disappointing. I think she did a pretty good job fading up the beard into the scalp there. Yep. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, let's go ahead and pull up this first article, y'all. Got Mike Walz. Actually, did we have a... actually, yeah, I got it from Zero Hedge here. I love Zero Hedge. Tyler Durden. Cheddar fucking dropped 250. He did. He dropped 250. C-dubs, you didn't hear the story? Okay, so I've had a running thing where the last couple months I've said for $200 I would cut my hair, do the simple 1, 2, 3 fade up, and he shot back, "Hey, would you shave it clean for $250?" He did this on the Saturday stream, the Dozer Den DJ hour. He Venmo'd me $250 fucking dollars. Absolute mad lad. Thank you so much for the support, by the way. In whatever way you guys are able to support, you don't have to donate monetarily to the Dozer Den, but if you can, you know what? It sure as shit helps out. And I'm not gonna lie, that $250, it helped out. Legit. So I appreciate the heck out of that when you guys are able to do so. Keeps me from DoorDashing, I'll say that. And if you can help this father of 3 stop DoorDashing on Wednesdays and Saturdays, that would be pretty freaking awesome. He said he would have done it for he would have gone to 500. So I should have negotiated. But I didn't. I wasn't expecting it, honestly. Yep. He was laying it down hot and heavy. He was. He said he would have done 500. Then he asked me on the other, I think it was last stream, asked if I would shave the beard, and I'm just like, yeah, for 1,000 maybe. He said 500 to shave the beard. I'm like, nah, 1,000. I got to keep the beard. Let's go ahead and get into this first topic, guys. Check out, if you haven't done so already, the dozerden.locals.com. It's a pretty chill community. We have 2 paying members there. We could use some more. If we get more paying members there on the dozerden.locals.com, I will be able to live stream more time there. Right now, I've only got 30 minutes. That's all they'll allow me with the current paying members. But when we get more, maybe we'll be able to live stream a little bit longer there. Why not? Guys, cool thing about locals, that community is pretty damn free speech. The only real rules on locals, no direct threats of violence and no genitalia. So, yeah, pretty easy. Pretty easy. Never shave the beard again. Ever, ever. I don't plan on it. So I said $1,000. Nobody's going to drop $1,000 to get me to shave my beard, so it's not going to happen. But, all right, let's go ahead and get into this news story. All the shenanigans, lighthearted, fun shenanigans, out of the way here. Mike Waltz and deputy deleted after Signal fiasco. Reports by Tyler Durden from Zero Hedge. Trump National Security Advisor Mike Walz and his deputy Alex Wong, he was Wong for the job, guys, are out of a job in the White House following an incident in late March in which Walz inadvertently added the Atlantic's Jeffrey Goldberg to a Signal chat, which included discussions with top national security officials and VP J.D. Vance about plans for a military strike on Houthi targets in Yemen. CBS News and Politico report. So we're just waiting for the denial. According to multiple sources familiar with their departure following a signal snafu. Ooh, nice alliteration there, Tyler Durden. Waltz admitted behind closed doors to the authenticity of Goldberg's reporting. However, he never offered to resign, and President Trump did not ask for him to step down. Interesting. Very interesting. On Rumble, yeah, he does. Duck Fat, he'll do that. He does show the naked ladies Wednesdays, guys. The Wild Wednesdays on the Las Tejas, the Adonis Paul show. They get a little bit wild. They will eventually nuke it, I think, though. If it's too gratuitous, they will eventually I think be like, hey, chill, maybe. But yeah, no, apparently not, C-dubs. Yep. No, every Wednesday. There are some very, very nice dancing ladies, I will say that. It's one that's very, very pink parts. I was very confused. I didn't realize that happened like that sometimes. But very, very pale individuals apparently have very pink nipples. Yep. His description was Rumble allows porn, and they won't do shit. His channel's on borrowed time. Yeah, with the death stuff, that's when that stuff starts showing, I gotta click off. I just don't have any desire to watch that stuff. If you do, that's cool, but I'm not going to. So according to multiple sources familiar, well, we already read that. Wong, meanwhile, served in the first Trump administration as Deputy Special Representative for North Korea, as well as Deputy Assistant Secretary for East Asian and Pacific Affairs at the State Department. The signal fiasco set off a firestorm of calls for Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth to resign. Sean Davis said Goldberg is still trying to blame Hegseth for everything when Michael Waltz is the one responsible for the entire snafu. Yes. Well, Wong too, because Wong was involved in creating the signal, putting the contact in there as well, from what I understand. Now, why would that be? Why would Goldberg repeatedly attack a victim of the breach instead of his friend who secretly invited him in? That's a real mystery. And this was a very carefully worded response he just gave with Jen Psaki, a known deep state operative. He already walked back the warplane hoax, and it sure looks like he's being played. Okay, so here's Goldberg. I've actually never seen this. Yeah, I translated for you there, C-dubs. Typos. Yeah, hopefully Rumble is targeting and tracking and targeting the chat. Oh, man. All right, let's play this little clip here. It took us to X. Oh, shit. Never mind. Give me a second. All right. It took me to another link, so I got to stop and then reshare. Bam. Here we go.
Based on accounts from anonymous sources. Goldberg writes of the morning Trump was scheduled to visit an American cemetery near Paris, where American Marines are buried. This is a piece of the article. In a conversation with senior staff members on the morning of the scheduled visit, Trump said, quote, "Why should I go to that cemetery? It's filled with losers."
Oh, that's
in a separate conversation on the same trip, Trump referred to more than 1,800 Marines who lost their lives at Belleau Wood as, quote, suckers for getting killed. Earlier today, Goldberg responded to the pushback from the president and several of the president's aides.
I stand by my reporting.
Liar.
I have multiple sources telling me this is what happened.
So he was a liar about that. Here's the one I was trying to get to.
Responsible here and not disclose the things that I read and saw. I will describe them to you. The specific time of a future attack.
Very cool.
Specific targets, including human targets, meant to be killed in that attack. Weapon systems, even weather reports, or, that the government is I don't know why Hegseth was sharing it with everybody. I mean, the precise detail of, and then a long section on sequencing. This is going to happen, then that is going to happen. After that happens, this happens, then that happens. And then we go and find out if it worked. I mean, he can say that it wasn't a war plan, but it was a minute by minute accounting of what was about to happen. Organized, responsible here, and not.
Well, there was that perspective he had. Excuse me. Let's get back to the article from Zero Hedge, though. My head is so much cooler, y'all. It's kind of nice. Been about 2 years since I got, short hair. Well, practically no hair. Ooh, it's so smooth. It's so smooth. Yeah. I might keep it like this for a little bit. His mouth is creepy. I agree. Okay. She's kind of cute, huh? Neutered version 1? She was testing out the raids. Among some 18 individuals listed as members of a signal group that Goldberg was inadvertently invited to included Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, VP Vance, National Security Advisor Mike Waltz, Secretary of State Marco Antonio, ooh, we're getting official, Rubio, and Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard. According to Politico, the White House has been discussing names for a replacement for weeks, with the plans to remove Waltz potentially as soon as this week gained steam in recent days, where Waltz and Wong loomed. Oh my. Did Loomer do it again? When Signalgate exposed that Atlantic editor Jeffrey Goldberg was added to a Trump admin group chat, I did some digging. Alex Wong is Mike Waltz's deputy national security advisor. He's married to a DOJ attorney named Candace Chu Wong. Don't chew the Wong. No teeth. All right, Candace? Come on now. Who worked under Biden and Obama. Wow. Well, that's nice. That's just nice. Do we want to watch Laura Loomer, or do we just want to... we'll go to it real quick. We'll see what the Loomer has to say. She has some good points, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes she gets a little bit off, but
Alex Wong is the Deputy National Security Advisor serving under...
She does have some, she has weaponized autism when it comes to doing some of these deep dives and, digging into people, though. I would never want to be on her bad side. I'll just say that. She would probably... Really, I'm pretty fucking basic, but she could probably find something. Bought a wrong pair of shoes at some point. I don't know. Look at that alligator behind her. Or is it a crocodile? That's an alligator, right? Wider nose. Yeah, probably an alligator. The browser is click reply. Click on it and it does it. Need utter balm for that big tit. I put some post-shave balm on there.
Michael Waltz. He is also an assistant to President Donald Trump. And if you're following my reports, then you'll see that Alex Wong is one of the individuals who was in this signal chat that Michael Waltz is now taking responsibility for setting up. But if you look at the signal messages, it clearly says that, Alex Wong is my deputy and I put him in charge with making sure that everybody gets in this chat. And the controversy is how a leftist reporter by the name of Jeffrey Goldberg, who works for a hostile anti-Trump publication known as The Atlantic, was able to get added to.
I want this to be true, Duckfat. I really, really want Michael Flynn to come back in. Flynn is a beast, and he would actually get some shit done. That would be amazing if they could get Michael Flynn in. Just please, I'm praying for Flynn. That would be amazing.
This top secret chat with intel officials and key administration officials, and it's now quite an embarrassment.
You missed the shavening, damn it. Started at about 17 minutes, I think, and then went for a good while. We have a bag of hair. We're donating to childrenwithhairloss.org. So that is going to be getting sent off. We're going to figure out how to do that. And Bulldozer.
To the Trump administration. So here's the tweet I posted the other day, in case you haven't seen it. Alex Wong, he's Chinese, by the way, so I don't really know who's doing the vetting. Again, all I know is that I'm not doing the vetting, okay? All I know is that I am not responsible for the vetting of the Trump administration.
Nope.
Because if I was involved in vetting, things like this would not be happening, okay? So, again, I don't know why we have Chinese individuals in positions of national security in the Trump administration. Maybe that's a question for Michael Waltz. Yeah. I don't know, but it's concerning. It's definitely very concerning. Alex Wong, the Chinese Deputy National Security Advisor appointed by President Trump. who was at the center of the Signalgate scandal, is married to U.S. Attorney Candace Chu Wong, a Chinese woman who was one of the key attorneys involved in prosecuting J6ers. Alex Wong was appointed by President Trump on 11/22/2024 to serve as the assistant to the president and the principal deputy national security advisor under Mike Waltz, the newly appointed U.S. national security advisor. I have discovered that Alex's wife, Candace Chu Wong, worked under the Obama administration and the Biden administration as an assistant United States attorney in the United States Attorney's Office, for the District of Columbia, where she led the violence reduction and trafficking offenses section for more than 2 years. So you have to ask yourself, why do we have an individual serving in the Trump administration? They're trying to walk this back now and say, she was only involved in a couple cases. She didn't really go after a lot of J6ers, but she was appointed underneath the Obama administration and the Biden administration. To work within those administrations, you obviously have to be ideologically simpatico, right? You have to have some kind of an allegiance. And so now you have all these people. You have Mike Davis, you have Senator Tom Cotton, you have individuals now running cover for Alex Wong and his wife, Candace. And the reality is the receipts don't lie. Right? She served under the Biden administration. She served under the Obama administration. And whether she wants to, try to justify it or make excuses for why she was working with prosecutors at the Biden DOJ to go after January 6ers, right? There's always an excuse.
I don't know, guys. Definitely sus. Quite sus. Let's get back to the article here. I'm just glad to see neocons getting out. That's my thing. I'm just glad to see the neocons going away. I just sent a pic to Sterling. Just a second. All right. Let's get more into the article here. She said scalp. Scalp, you say? In my head, I heard a zing. I am screen sharing, right? Am I not screen sharing? I feel like I'm screen sharing. You not seeing the screen, C-dubs? You bastard. See, I think that's about all. Oh, that's all we had there, huh? So that's pretty much what she said just there. So yeah, it's good to see that things are starting to shift as far as some of the neocons go. I would love to see General Flynn come in. Michael Flynn would be the guy we need. He could make things really kick off. Oh, the pic I sent. Well, no. Getting Lex Luthor vibes, he says. Well, in the Superman and Lois Lex Luthor, he has a beard. That was a good show, by the way. It had its lefty moments, but for the most part, it actually was really good. Really cool. The reason that I like the Superman and Lois show on HBO Max, I think it was on HBO Max, it was a really good illustration of the dynamic between man and wife, and how she'd have her cause and her thing that she had to get after, and he would just humor her whenever he'd listen and he'd humor her to an extent, but he would meet her with reality at times, and it was just like, it was really cool just to see how they did that. There were some times where they, like the first season, they kind of neutered like Superman a little bit. I didn't like that, but it got better. Definitely got better. Damn delay. Excuse me. No. Superman and Lois is on HBO Max. I think it might have started on CW, but I watched it all on Max, so not Skinamax, by the way. It's a weird rebrand for HBO Max to just go Max. Why? Is Cinemax still a thing? I don't even know. I don't have satellite. Sup, Chops ITMC for the red pill over there on pill.net. Chops, if you're joining just now, man, you missed the shavening. But it happened. Now the beard is extra bushy looking. And with the repost, thank you so much. The late but you're here. Hey, that's all good, man. I appreciate you watching whenever you can, wherever you can, guys. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day, evening, afternoon, morning, night, whatever time it may be, wherever you may be. Thank you so much for hanging out here in the Dozer Den with all these amazing killdozers. No, he doesn't have a gay son. No, he has an autistic son. One of the superheroes is like kind of has a little touch of the tism. Not like debilitating or anything, but just socially awkward until he gets powers. Then he's just kind of weird. But like there's some of that, but for the most part, it's actually done pretty well. So, see ya, Pulled McGroin, Scuba Steve. Oh man, we'll enjoy hanging out with the folks. Visitors are nice. Have a good night, man. Thank you. Flynn would be abused horribly by the media. Good, fuck them. I don't care. Let the media say whatever they're going to say. At this point, they have no validity whatsoever. I'm not paying attention to them. If anybody is still paying attention to the media and taking them legitimately, then they're fucking retarded. Very, very simple. Good. Let the media come hard. Fucking do it. And it's like it's like that clip from, that Jocko Willink says, oh, this is a bad situation. Good. Media's going to come hard. Good. Glad for it. Thank you for the adversity. Yep, that's where I'm at. I do not care what the media's response is at this point because I don't give a shit about the media at this point. They can eat a whole entire bag of dicks. The media has no trust in this country. At least it should not have any trust in this country. If you still trust the media, or if you know somebody that still trusts the media, go ahead and let them know they're a fucking retard. Because the media does not deserve our trust. The media is not legitimate at this point, and the media should be castigated. It should be cast out of society. We should only be looking at what we can see with our eyes at this point. Or, I don't know, maybe people who will actually give it to you straight. People will actually tell you the truth, or tell you that, yeah, I have a bias. This is my perspective on it. These are the objective facts, but this is my bias is going to be present. But them acting like they are objective arbiters of truth, that has long since passed. And the media can eat all the bags of dicks. Good. We get somebody in there that the media goes against hard. Fantastic. Fuck you, media. You deserve all the hate. Rant. The first bulldozer rant. Need to come out of my shell just a little bit. Just a little bit. I've been told I'm, as far as communication styles, apparently I'm expressive. Who'd have thunk it? Is there steam coming off that hot plate hit? Possibly. Oh man, that reminds me. If you ever played like sports, outdoor sports in the cold months, if you have a moment where you're standing still, you have steam rising up off you. I'm thinking of football, right? If you take your helmet off for a second, there's steam literally coming up off your head. But all right, guys, let's go ahead and get to the next topic here. Let's see. Wait, do we have? Oh, we don't have any ad reads. Fine, Rumble, do that. Yeah. Let me see something real quick here. Nice. Lex. Oh, the age of Lex Truther. I like it. Didst thou declare a full satchel of Richards to be ingested? Yes. Yes, indeed, Chops ITMC. And I love the way that you said that. My inner voice guides me always. Yes, it does. Didst thou declare a full satchel of Richards to be ingested? I read that as Skeletor. What is it? Skeletor from He-Man? Is that who the bad guy was? It's been a while since I watched it. You think I'm repressed? You can tell I have a humidifier or two in my house. I actually don't. Well, we did somewhere maybe from when our kids were younger. We had a humidifier going for whenever she was real sick or something like that. But I do have a CPAP though because I suffer from short fat neck syndrome. Although it's less fat than it used to be anyways. But it was Skeletor. Yeah, there we go. Guys, we got to talk about those minerals. We got to talk about those Ukrainian minerals, all right? Sassy Pants Lindsey Graham, him and his ladybugs, talked about those minerals. And we made fun of it when he did it. It We made fun of it when he did it, but then Trump says it, and then it's like, okay, cool. But it's like, I'm back and forth on it. I get the socio like political jockeying for resources and how this can be a good thing for us to have less dependency on China. But also, why not just make the deal with Russia? Like, they got more, I think. I don't know though. I'm pontificating quite a bit here on this one. But that's why we have an article from Reuters. By the way, the links to the articles are in the description and to the premium segment of the show where we will be watching and reacting to the Joe Rogan Experience interview with Hal Putoff. Need to check on Ashton Forbes. Somebody check on Ashton Forbes. Make sure he's okay. Because apparently they didn't address 0 Point Energy in this interview. And that's quite sad that Hal Putoff wouldn't go ahead and talk about it. But, yeah, talking your generation's language now. There you go. I vaguely remember watching it when I was like 3 years old. My oldest brother, I think, had it on. And I've seen I've seen clips and stuff like that of He-Man, but never really watched it. All right, Reuters with the story on the rocks and things. Metals. Why not? So apparently Ukraine and the US sign that minerals deal. It's been a long time coming. There have been many times where we have been close to signing the deal, and then Zelensky's walked it back, or the Ukrainians have decided they don't want to go ahead and sign it. So it's good to see that it's finally happened, but I also am concerned about us having a financial stake in that country, pretty much meaning that we will be there forever now. The next Afghanistan. Hooray! Or not. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be good. I don't know. I was born in 90. I am 34 years old. Let's see. So this was by Tom. This is from Reuters by Tom Baumforth, Yulia Disa, and Trevor Honeycutt. That's a nice last name. That reminds me, Honeycutt was the last name. Wasn't it Miss Honeycutt in Matilda? I think it was. Summary. Deal positions two countries to boost Ukraine's recovery. Ukraine officials say U.S. may provide new assistance. Signing follows months of negotiations, frayed ties. Ukrainian official says Kiev decides where to mine. Oh, really? I look 60? Fuck you. Do I need to shave the beard, C-dubs? Huh? Do I need to shave my beard off? I'll do it. I won't. That's a lie. Kiev/Washington, April 30th, Reuters. Ukraine and the U.S. on Wednesday signed a deal heavily promoted by the U.S. President Donald Trump that will give the United States preferential access to new Ukrainian minerals. Okay, already. New Ukrainian minerals deals. Okay, it's all right. And fund investment in Ukraine's reconstruction. Words are hard, for fuck's sake. The two countries signed the accord in Washington after months of sometimes fraught negotiations, with uncertainty persisting until the last moment with word of an 11th hour snag. Oh my. Oh, it was Miss Honey. Okay. I swear I've seen Honeycutt before. Not from that, though. Thanks, Coco to Minky. Appreciate you. Sanglant. Full shocked Pikachu. Yes, we shaved, Sanglet. You missed it. Started at 17 minutes if you want to watch the shavening. Started off with a haircut. We've got a bag of hair here. Donating it to childrenwithhairloss.org. Because why not? They can pull the grays out, I suppose. Hope they take it. I'm going to try to help some kids out that are bald. Let's see. The accord establishes a joint investment fund for Ukraine's reconstruction as Trump tries to secure a peace settlement in Russia's 3-year-old war in Ukraine. Shopside TMC. Got a brother the same age as me and a few younger. Don't switch your age. Nah. Is what it is. Fuck Ukraine and the military-industrial complex. Getting the mineral and rebuilding money from this. Yeah. I feel you, Chops. I do. This obscene stuff is hard for a tard. Oh, man. Nero with a whoosh, slap at a peach. Yes, indeed. Gotta slap that peach, guys. If you want to subscribe for a measly $5 a month to BillDozer74 or the DozerDen.locals.com, you will have access to those amazing emotes. Do you want to do an ad read, guys, for True Social? Nah, it's 59 cents. Fuck them. Give it 69 and maybe we'll talk. The agreement is central to Kiev's efforts to mend ties with Trump and the White House, which frayed after he took office in January. Ukrainian officials have hoped that the deal would ensure continued U.S. support for Ukraine's defense against Russia. Yeah, of course they do. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and Ukrainian First Deputy Prime Minister Yulia Severenko were shown signing the agreement in a photo posted on X by the Treasury, which said the deal clearly signals the Trump administration's commitment to a free, sovereign, prosperous Ukraine. I honestly, that they're not free. They're not a democracy. They don't have elections right now. The people that are there in the ethnically Russian areas have been discriminated against and killed by Kiev. So fuck Ukraine. Just fuck them. Right in the ear. Fuck them. In addition to, I mean, fuck Russia too, but, you know, honestly, I understand why they did what they did. Doesn't mean it was a good thing, but I understand. Severenko wrote on X that the accord provides for Washington to contribute to the fund. In addition to direct financial contributions, it may also provide new assistance, for example, air defense systems for Ukraine. Fuck, she said. Washington did not directly address that suggestion. Okay. The U.S. has been Ukraine's single largest military donor since Russia's 2022 invasion, with aid of more than 64 billion euros, $72 billion. It's like 300 billion. Get it right, Reuters. According to the Kiel Institute in Germany. Fucking what? Before the signing, Trump repeated on Wednesday that the United States should get something for its aid to Kiev. Agreed. Thus, the effort to secure a deal for Ukraine's plentiful deposits of rare earth minerals. In announcing the deal, the U.S. Treasury said the partnership recognized the significant financial and material support that the people of the United States have provided to the defense of Ukraine since Russia's full-scale invasion. Look at them being all official. Got the flags behind them and all that good stuff. Huh. Found a problem. Cannot see period in the chat window. Oh, good now. Good night again. Well, good night again. Rest well again. There was a BJ Honeycutt and MASH. Ah, that's actually what it is. I used to watch Honeycutt. I did used to watch MASH all the time. Like, that's one thing for some reason when I was in my early teens, I loved watching MASH. Can't remember. I know there was Radar. There was the dude in the dress. Yeah, it was I used to watch that all the time. God, it's been probably 20 years, though. Good Lord. Yep, that's where the Honeycutt came from. Thanks, Coco. Severenko said the accord allowed Ukraine to determine what and where to extract, and that its subsoil remains owned by Ukraine. Ukraine is rich in natural resources, including rare earth metals, which are used in consumer electronics, electric vehicles, and military applications, among others. Less dependency on China. Could be a good thing. Global rare earth mining is currently dominated by China. There you go. Which is locked in a trade war with the U.S. after Trump's sharp tariff increases. Ukraine also has large reserves of iron, uranium, and natural gas. Severenko said Ukraine has no debt obligations to the United States. Yes, you fucking do. Under the agreement. A key point in the lengthy negotiations between the two countries. That sucks. The deal also, she said, complied with Ukraine's constitution and Ukraine's campaign to join the European Union, key elements in Ukraine's negotiating position. The minerals deal and U.S. peace efforts have been negotiated separately, but reflect Washington's approach to Ukraine and Russia. Trump has upended U.S. policy by softening the U.S. stance toward Russia and sometimes falsely blaming, fuck you, Reuters, Vladimir Zelensky for the war. Fuck you, Reuters. You can't be objective to save your lives. You can't be objective to save your lives, can you? Ugh. It's like Trump said without evidence. Klinger? Yeah. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. MASH, folks. Oh, they spelled Zelensky wrong there. It doesn't have an IY, does it? Look at you, Reuters. Y'all suck. U.S. peace proposals have called for recognition of Russia's claim to Crimea. Yeah. Which it seized from Ukraine in 2014 and potentially 4 other Ukrainian regions. Yeah. They're Russian. They wanted to be part of Russia. Let them be part of Russia. Stop attacking them. Stop killing the people there, Ukraine. Zelensky, oh, maybe it is spelled that way. Maybe I just ignored it for this for the 2 or 3 years that his name has been in my in the public consciousness. Zelensky has said Kiev would never do so because it would contravene Ukraine's constitution. You don't give a fuck about your constitution. Shut up. Importantly, the agreement sends a signal to the global partners that long-term cooperation with Ukraine over decades is not only possible but reliable, Severenko said on X. A draft of the U.S.-Ukraine agreement seen by Reuters earlier on Wednesday showed Ukraine secured the removal of any requirement for it to pay back the U.S. for past military assistance, something Kiev had staunchly opposed. But in the past, you had said that you were going to pay us back, that it was a loan. So where'd that go, huh? Can't trust those fuckers at all. The draft did not provide any concrete U.S. security guarantees for Ukraine, one of its initial goals. Good. Separately, Ukraine has discussed with European allies that forming of an international force to help ensure Ukraine's security if a peace agreement is reached with Russia. Well, there we go. There we go. There is a few of us over 35, yeah. Huh. I don't know, guys. It sounds like they're doing it in a smart way, so at least there's that. It sounds like they are doing it in a clever way to keep us from being directly involved with security assistance. I will say, though, that they might just be saying that to feel better about themselves, but you absolutely owe the United States. Zelensky said himself that it was going to be a loan that they were going to pay back. Then he, like a couple months later, said, "Oh, there is no loan. There is no loan. It is only a grant. It is grant. It is free money. Free." No, fuck you, an old dick piano guy. We'll see, though. I mean, at least there's positive steps, I think. I'm going to take it as a positive, damn it. And, maybe Russia will go ahead and chill out. I'm sure they're talking with Russia, too. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm quite back and forth on it, to be honest with you. I like that they are negotiating and they are having a little bit of back and forth, and that Kiev is actually giving, not just demanding, but it still just makes me a little bit, I don't know. We'll see, I suppose. Speaking of things I'm not too sure about, I'm not too sure about the validity of the justice system at this point. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Our courts have been infiltrated by communist faggots. The commie judges, guys. They are mad with power. They're absolutely drunk on it. You have people like Boasberg saying that they are equal to the president. Fuck you, Boasberg. And here's another one for this California judge that has decided to neuter Border Patrol by saying that they have to get a warrant anytime they want to enact removal proceedings for somebody who is suspected of being an illegal alien. Here's the thing. They don't just suspect it because they're brown. Okay? That's not what they're doing. They're not going around and rounding people up just based on their skin color and saying, "Oh, well, you got a funny sounding name. You must be Hispanic. You must be an illegal alien." That's not what's happening. Okay? There are different procedures when it comes to illegal aliens. When it comes to immigration in general, the procedures are different. The due process that the media has been shouting about is not going to be the same for them as it would be for American citizens. And it never should be, because guess what? You're here illegally in the first place. You absolute assholes. You don't deserve all the things that we get here as American citizens. And you shouldn't get that. You're not American citizens. I don't care how long you've been here. If you're illegal, get the absolute fuck out. Done with it. Done acting. Oh, you have a 2-year-old? Good. Fuck off. Catapult that little shit over there too. I don't give a shit. Get the fuck out. If you want to leave your 2-year-old with somebody who is in the United States illegally, cool. Do that. But if not, take your kid with you. Oh, that's an American citizen. Yeah, that's 2 years old and can't be left. Would you rather this little 2-year-old be just given to the system? Or would you rather them stay with their fucking mom and go back to the mom's home country where they have more family there and they can have an expanded network? Really? Make sense for me. Make sense for me. Why does this continue to happen where these narratives come out? These narratives come out. Oh, you're deporting 2-year-olds. You're deporting 3-year-olds. No. They're able to go with their fucking families. That's how it should be. That's how it fucking should be. Oh, you're separating, when they talked about separating families. Do you want the kids in the cages? Do you want kids in prison? No. When somebody violates the law and is detained in this country, they don't send the kids to prison with them or send them to jail with them, right? But if you're getting removed from this country, you either have to be left with somebody like a family member here, maybe the father or mother is an American citizen, and you could leave them there with that individual, maybe, or get the fuck out. Go home with mommy. Go home to mommy. Go home to daddy. Just get out. I don't fucking care. You pull at my heartstrings all you want. I don't give a shit. I'm so done. And maybe that's why individuals like the playground lady throwing the N-bomb out there just casually. Maybe that's something that's just going to start happening. I don't know. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm really not. But yeah. No. Our system is so broken, and the judges. That one got suspended, by the way. Dugan, I think she got suspended because she aided an illegal alien in evading ICE. Go to jail. Do not collect $200. Go straight to jail. Fucking prison for that judge. Don't slap her wrist. If anybody else would have done what she did, they would have been immediately locked up and been put on trial. But it's a judge, so they get treated with kid gloves. No, you're an American citizen just like me. You deserve to be held to account just like I would if I did what you did. But we have two tiers. We have multiple tiers, not just two. We have multiple. Trebuchet. Yes, I'm for it. But this damn judge, and we have a red meat article, is from the Gateway Pundit. After that Reuters piece, I think we need a little bit of balance here. That's what you get here in the Dozer Den. You get a little bit of balance, guys. Yeah, absolutely, she should be in prison. She should be in jail awaiting trial. That Judge Dugan individual. But she got suspended from being a judge. And she's going to find another way to fuck the system. And fuck the American people with the system, rather. She absolutely did. And he's apparently he was there for domestic abuse. It's like, how crazy is it that you're a real champion for women, Miss Dugan. I'm not going to call you judge, Miss Dugan. You're a real champion for women, helping this wife beater or this domestic abuser evade ICE. Good job. Good job fighting that power, man. This California judge, another insane. Look at her face. Just, I don't know. I see lefty malice dripping from her jowls. Prepare yourselves. We have a Gateway Pundit article, which will be biased. I'm okay with it right now. Because for this one, on Brave Browser, I will absolutely click right-leaning news. Because you're not going to get the actual story from the left on this. You won't. Reuters is what you call your 3 hemorrhoids when I visit them. Nice. Unbelievable. Race-baiting Biden judge ignores a critical federal law as she orders border agents to not detain illegals. What the hell? What the hell? Including violent criminals unless they have a warrant. No, that's not how it works. This is by Cullen Linebarger. A race-baiting judge in California has decided to I'd say neuter, our brave border agents from arresting some of the most violent human beings on earth and ignored a critical federal law in the process. As Fox News reported, U.S. District Judge Jennifer L. Thurston, is she thirsty? Issued an injunction on Tuesday barring Customs and Border Protection (CBP) agents in the Eastern District of California from stopping illegal immigrants without a warrant or proving that the person is a threat to flee before they can get a warrant. As the outlet notes, Thurston's ruling comes after several individuals were arrested in January during Border Patrol's Operation Return to Sender. I like that. That's a good one. This was just part of President Trump's smashing success in removing illegal aliens from the interior while locking down the southern border. Unsurprisingly, the Marxist American Civil Liberties see, they're not unbiased at all. I'm for it. Fuck it, give me the red meat right now. Marxist American Civil Liberties Union imitated the lawsuit. I'm thinking they meant initiated. Come on, Gateway Pundit. Come on. You gotta do better than that. You meant initiated the lawsuit to defend the illegals. They claimed their pursuit against the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, Secretary Kristi Noem, and CBP officials that Border Patrol agents utilized racial profiling to unconstitutionally detain people over the span of a week. Do you have any evidence of that? The ACLU also said those detained by immigration authorities were taken by bus to the border and held without being able to communicate with family or legal representation. The illegals were also allegedly forced to sign documents waiving their right to see an immigration judge and had voluntarily agreed to leave America. Well, good. Go. Thurston, who was nominated by Joe Biden, agreed with the ACLU communists. I have no chill. These authors for the Gateway Pundit have absolutely no chill, and I love it. Hey, there you go. Yeah. Appreciate you, C-Dubs, and I appreciate Trish as well. Lovely mod in the chat. Thanks so much for posting those links every now and then. Helps people if they do want to go ahead and throw a little bit of cash my way. You don't have to, but I appreciate you if you do. I still cannot believe Cheddar Steve was not here. Shame. Shame, Cheddar Steve. Shame. See, she wrote in her ruling that the Border Patrol engaged in conduct that violated well-established constitutional rights. They're illegal, though. Thurston also ordered the Border Patrol to submit a report every 60 days showing who is being held and who is arrested without warrants, along with the reasoning for both until the lawsuit is resolved. You know what? At what point should they just say, fuck you? At what point should we just say, you know what, Judge? You've made your ruling. Go fuck yourself. Like what? What? Ooh, one more to get to 25. Get it, guys. Smash that like button. Do it hard. I do have a lot of links, yes. Let's see. Oh, you messed up there too. Come on, Gateway. Fix it. You did thrusting. Is she thrusting hard? Thirsted. Oh, I didn't even catch that when I read it the first time. The Biden judge also whipped out the race card. She whipped it out hard. Did she lay it on the table? Was it a good thump? Was it a hefty race card? During a hearing a day before her final ruling. You just can't walk up to people with brown skin and say, give me your papers, she said during a heated exchange with the Trump administration. What a fucking cunt. Oh my God. That is unacceptable. Like, they should move to disqualify that judge. This is not acceptable. That right here, you can't just walk up to people with brown skin and say, give me your papers. That right there is not somebody who is neutral. That is not somebody who is objective. That is not somebody who can handle this case, and she should be removed from this case immediately. Absolutely disturbing. Miss Minnie Mel, thank you so much for joining this episode of the Dozer Den. Rest well. Have a good one. Excuse me. Dancing otters and the flossing Trump. For their part, attorneys for the Border Patrol pointed out there was a glaring problem that should have rendered the lawsuit by the ACLU moot. Thurston did not have jurisdiction to consider the case because federal law dictates that immigration issues can generally only be appealed once an immigration judge has issued a final order. The government also said the lawsuit was moot because the U.S. Border Patrol has already issued guidance detailing exactly when people may be stopped or arrested without warrants and what rights detainees have after their arrest. U.S. Senator Mike Lee, Republican from Utah, agreed with the attorneys in a statement on X. Proofread your shit, guys. You're a large outlet. Come on. Lambasting the ruling, specifically pointing the critical law which authorizes warrantless detainment of illegals. It appears we have yet another judge problem. A U.S. District Judge, Jennifer Thurston, has issued an order banning Border Patrol from arresting illegal aliens unless they have a warrant. Officers routinely arrest without an arrest warrant when they acquire probable cause to believe a crime has been committed. 8 U.S.C. 1357 expressly authorizes Border Patrol to make warrantless arrests for immigration violations, particularly if the person is entering the U.S. illegally. This is where Ryan Gable, I had a bit of a back and forth with him on Facebook earlier tonight. I was a bit of a dick, but he was too. So, he's under the impression that the Trump administration is violating the Fourth Amendment by going after illegal aliens in this fashion. No, they are different. They are rather different. They have a different set of standards that they must be treated. They must have applied to them, rather. I cannot fathom the justification for a judicial order prohibiting the Border Patrol from arresting illegal aliens without a warrant. This is a developing story, but Thurston ignored their argument, saying that the policy's new language in the new policy won't guard against so-called illegal stops. She added that the policy could also be changed again in the future. So, first of all, Colin Linebarger, you're going to have to do a better job proofreading your articles. You're with the Gateway Pundit. You're friendly, but also I'm going to hold you to the same standard that I'm going to hold you to the other news sources too. Proofread your shit. Do better. You're a large publication. Fix your shit. Somebody like me reading through your article shouldn't be finding multiple errors like that. Do better. Excuse me. You guys sending Castro an email there? I must have missed something at some point. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Not going to do it, though. Nope. Let's see. So, yeah, more judges doing more bull crap when it comes to illegal immigration. Or, excuse me. Crap. Illegal aliens. Illegal and immigration are two words that don't need to go together. Immigration is a legal process. So, illegal aliens coming in. Not illegal immigration. Oh, already got him. Oh, no. Okay, good. Yeah, people don't care about proofreading anymore. I agree. And I'm not perfect, but I'm also not a news publication. So the other day I felt so bad when we were discussing the Buffalo public schools hiding abuse of kids, and that Angry Cops from the Unsubscribed podcast detailing the stuff that he was finding as an SVU detective being obstructed and trying to find justice for these kids, these students that were offended on. Good Lord, I forgot where I was going with that statement. Started thinking about what I was going to do next. But yeah, it's yes, when I made a mistake. In my post, I had said Baltimore Public School, not Buffalo. And so I made sure to go through, like, I was on stream and, like, I was playing something and I was going through and just trying to correct in the comments. Like, hey, I meant Buffalo, not Baltimore. My bad. Felt like a jerk. We got Shelby Staters. That's right. Here in Swampeast, Missouri. Southeast Missouri here. We got some Northerners. We got some Westerners. I think JDL 37, you're in Southwest Missouri, right? Yeah. I actually heard there's a cool place in Piedmont. That I had my concert buddy told me about, conservation area that is you know what? I'm not going to say the name because I want it to stay somewhat secretive. There are elk out there. I'll just say that. Got some shut-ins. I'm going to go check it out at some point. Maybe we'll take maybe I'll take a stream out. It won't be a secret then, though. We'll see. But yeah, Piedmont's the conservation areas in Missouri are absolutely gorgeous. I know other states probably have some pretty decent ones as well, but I'm particularly fond of the ones here in Missouri. But I'm biased. Let's see here. Did I have anything in my bookmarks I wanted to share with y'all fine folks before we get into the next segment? We are going to go ahead and do a premium segment here in a moment. So if you do not have a Rumble Premium yet, go ahead and click that Get premium button right there. It helps me out, helps you out, because it'll get you access to all of the premium content from other creators such as Crowder, Tim Pool with Timcast IRL, Redacted. I think the Quartering has been doing some premium content as well. Not 100% sure on that. I think Russell Brand does premium content. So, yeah. Oh, wait. C-Dubs, are you not premium anymore? Are you a broke bitch now? Come on, man. Don't be that guy. Nah, you got the check. You're still good. How could I? I know, it's right. You were a proofreader for 20 years, and I moved to a different area, and the team was told not to proofread. Just scan quickly and publish. It's all about quantity, not quality. No, I hate that so much. As a grammar Nazi, I hate that with a passion. That's not okay. Nope. It hurts my soul. It's not okay. See, we got 57 views over there on the X machine. Not bad. Check on BitChute, see if we got anybody in the chat there. We usually don't, but let's check it out to see. Nobody over there. All right. We do have views, though. People do watch. Uranus, Missouri. It does exist. Yes. Yes, it does. Isn't there a fudge factory in Uranus, Missouri? A fudge shop, anyways. I still need to go there. I definitely need to go to Uranus for fudge. It's a funny one. I am definitely going to delete that video and repost that on Rumble of the concert footage, because it went sideways. It's not what I wanted it to do. But guys, if you want to do premium, it's $9.99 a month, or you can do $89 for the year after entering promo code Studio STUDIO for $10 off. So, Chops ITMC, if you want to watch the rest of this, we're going to be doing a watch and react to the interview from the Joe Rogan Experience that was just released, I think either today or yesterday, with Hal Putoff, a physicist who discusses all kinds of fun stuff. There will be time for the tinfoil hat. Let's go ahead and get it ready. Oh yeah, there we go. I don't know if I like that over the headphones. It's weird. It's not enough space, or there's too much space. We'll figure it out. Maybe I can get it on here. Let's try this. Oh, yeah. Feels good, not gonna lie. It's like Velcro's right to the head, guys. Let's see if we can make this work with the Illuminipple. Hey, there we go. That kind of works. Let's do this. All right. That'll work. That's rough, Coco. I admire your patience in dealing with that. It's the fudge packing facility of all of America wants to visit. Uranus, Missouri. A bald hat makes more foil hot the head. Too much space going on over the headphones. Yes, there was. I had to fix it. I think it's better now. The rays will go through the cracks. Oh no. There's a bit of a delay we got going on here. It's okay. It's not tin. It's aluminum foil. But it gets the job done. All right. Bubble Chump over here, co-host, by the way. He didn't start off in the cut corner. Nobody puts Bubble Chump in the cut corner. Except I do, routinely. And I apologize for that. It kind of does. Coco, it kind of Velcros to the head. But let's go ahead and get in. Let's start the premium segment here in just a second. I think I had one more thing I might have wanted to show you guys in the bookmarks before we actually get into the premium portion of this episode of the Dozer Den. Did I have something that I wanted to share? Ooh. So somebody called Holden Kulata posted on X that apparently a declassified CIA document from 1987 reveals that extraterrestrial beings live right here on Earth. Might have to do that another day. Let's do this real quick. Let's do a fun little clip from Freedom Tunes before we exit the free portion. But if you want to go ahead and click that Get Premium red button right there, go ahead and do so. $9.99 a month. $9.99 a month. It's something that that's what I do. So consider doing a replay premium only. It will work the same for the premium time. Oh. Yeah, duck fat, that's a good point. They're not really extraterrestrial at this point. Oh, I've seen your foil hat, Chops. I've seen it. It's glorious. It's absolutely glorious. Yes. So consider doing a replay premium only. So you mean like being able to rewind and fast forward? Can you do that with my show? I need to actually look at this. Okay, like I can rewind on my end. Oh Lord, because I'm like all the way back at like an hour ago, and I can. Huh. I don't know. I'll have to talk to you in a DM and get more specific of what you're wanting there, C-Dubs. Not picking up what you're putting down. You post a show as premium. Oh, a show is premium only. It's a replay. Huh. Interesting. That's right. You get a little bit of Art Bell coast to coast. There you go. Let's go ahead and share this clip here from Freedom Tunes. And no Border Patrol agent is illegal. Stop anti-ICE hate. Yeah, this fits well after that judge, right?
Recently, we have heard about some extremely hateful and dehumanizing rhetoric about ICE agents. Elected officials are saying their raids are illegal. But no human being is illegal. The brave men and women in ICE are trying to make a better life for themselves, doing the work no one else wants to. And yes, in some cases, providing undocumented border patrol. It's been alleged they've sent people back without following the proper procedures. But we can't stereotype a whole group because of a few bad eggs. Most ICE agents don't break immigration law. In fact, did you know non-ICE agents are far more likely to break immigration law than ICE agents are? Yes, on some occasions, ICE agents do hurt people. But we are a nation built on immigration enforcement. Are we going to undo that because of a minority of a minority? The reality is, the brave men and women in ICE are not the ones making your life harder. You've been duped into hating them by billionaires, and if we continue to malign them, who is going to do the important work they provide for the rest of us? People have called them fascists for sending people back over the border. But the border is just an imaginary line. When will we, as humans, stop hating people based on these social constructs? ICE agents are hardworking people who risk their lives to make our country better. Join the cause. Stop anti-ICE hate.
Please help us make more by becoming a member at freedomtunes.com. Thank you.
Didn't know that would work. Just replay a show live as premium only. Huh. That's an interesting thought, C-Dubs. They might catch me. I don't know if I'm... maybe. All right. So, guys, with that being said, let's do a little bit of a recap of what we did tonight. Then we will get into the premium segment. First of all, the most important thing that we did tonight was the shavening, guys. The hair, it is gone, and this hat is really, really hot right now. Oh my god, it's moist. That's awful. It's so cold now, though. So cold. So we did a haircut and a shave. Lady Dozer made her stream debut. She popped her stream cherry. It was pretty eventful. She did a very good job, by the way. She was very nice. Thank you guys so much for treating her with respect. I appreciate that. So after we got all that done, we went ahead and discussed the Walz and Wong event. They've been ousted from National Security Advisor and Deputy, I guess, is what Wong was. Wong was Wong. Wong for that position, all right? Chops ITNC. Even my sock puppet Grover has his own tinfoil hat. Nice. Solid. Um, hmm. Interesting. Tell me Rumble didn't block that one. Oh, no. He's saying Rumble blocked a word, maybe. Sometimes Rumble will block something because it isn't. They have to. Their live chat feature has to go like adhere to some of the App Store stuff. So you might see something not show up after you've typed it out. Sometimes that happens with Rumble. It's rare, but it does happen. It's one of the most free speech platforms out there. So, But then we talked about the Ukraine mineral deal. Looks like things are on the upswing, hopefully, as long as we don't get too deeply involved with the financial stuff. I think it'll be okay. I think they're doing it the right way to hopefully make it to where it's not the next Afghanistan. And maybe it'll help reduce our dependency on China, guys. That's a thought. Then we discussed another California judge, neutering ICE, telling Border Patrol that they have to get warrants when typically you don't have to get a warrant to execute removal of illegal aliens. They don't have the same rights as us. They don't. And that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. Excuse me. But with that being said, those are the three things that we discussed tonight. Let's go ahead and get into the premium portion of this episode of the Dozer Den. We're going to be watching and reacting to a Joe Rogan Experience interview with Hal Putoff, renowned physicist, talking about aliens, spacecraft, things and stuff and things. Remote viewing is real. Aliens exist, and the USA has at least 10 crafts that are from non-human intelligence, all according to renowned physicist Hal Putoff. It's a wild one. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and initiate the premium portion in 3, 2, 1.